Hello students. Today we are starting with third chapter of geography, that is physiography and drainage. The second chapter in the textbook that was started by Abdullah sir, that is location and extent, will be completed by him. So I am starting with the third chapter, physiography and drainage. Okay, and as far as second chapter is concerned, second chapter is very easy. It just deals with the political boundaries, the extent, the latitude and longitude of India, that from which latitude to which latitude India is, and from which longitude to which longitude India is on the globe. Same way as Brazil, that from which longitude till which longitude the Brazil is, and from which latitude to which latitude it is, as it is given in the textbook also. Okay, so it's very easy, very short chapter. Fine. So it will be covered in the second lecture of Abdullah sir. Okay, which will be coming next week. Hope so. Let us begin with the third chapter, that is physiography and drainage. Now this chapter is quite big, if you will be seeing over here. Okay, it is quite lengthy chapter, so we will be completing this chapter inshallah in 2 or 3 lectures. Okay, let us first understand. First we will be seeing about India, and then we will be seeing about Brazil, physiographical divisions. Okay, physiography of India, then we will be seeing physiography of Brazil, and then later on we will be coming on to the drainage topic. Okay, now let us begin. Now see, for this lecture it was very necessary for me to make this video, so that make this video in this manner, so that it will be much effective. Okay, when I will be explaining according to the textbook and keeping the textbook in front of you, so you will be able to understand that when your textbook is in front of you, how you have to understand by yourself. Okay, so because see, 10th standard is somewhat different from ninth standard and the earlier classes which you have studied. Now in earlier classes, what used to happen, that each and every information, each and every answer you used to get from the paragraph, you used to mark in the paragraph. Okay, and you used to get the answer. Okay, and secondly, the questions which used to come. Now the question which used to come in the exam, you, as you know, that it was from the exercise, it was all from the exercises. Okay, the objectives, the answers, give reasons, all the answers, it was from the textbook itself. Okay, so the teachers whichever marking they used to give, fine, so it used to be sufficient for you people to learn that much, and you could score easily. But here it is board exam. You cannot rely 100% on these questions only. Fine, there are many other questions, there are many other objectives, there are many other give reasons, there are many other short notes which could come from outside. Okay, for example, if you will be seeing over here in the give reason, Amazon river basin, Himalayas, coast of Brazil, the Indian peninsula, the great escarpment. Now over here, the Indian plain, North Indian plain, short note is not given. Okay, but it could come. It could come as a short note in board exam. You don't know. We don't know. So you have to be prepared. Okay, about each and every possible questions which may come in exam. So see, you might find this presentation a little bit awkward, okay, as compared to other YouTube lessons, online lessons. But believe me, if you will be just hearing this and taking a few, means some interest in this video, you will be able to understand. And this video, though the quality of this video is very low, but I assure you that it will be effective and you will be understanding each and everything. Now let us begin without any further introduction. Now see, physiography. Now what do you mean by physiography? When I say physiography of India, so what does that mean? Now see, if I say political boundary, political division of India, if I say political division of India, then it means that I am talking about the states. Now see these states, these all states, these are the political boundaries of India. When a map is telling about political, this is the map, this is the heading of the map, India political. So what do you mean by political? It does not mean that Congress and BJP. It means that the political divisions means the division of states in country. Okay, the same way as now see Brazil. Now this is the political division map. Okay, it this map, now in this map, see, you carefully see there is nowhere in the map it is mentioned that here it is lake, here it is river, here it is mountain, here it is island. Okay, nothing it is mentioned, because this map shows you about the political division, means it will only be showing you about the state boundaries. See, are you finding in the map anywhere where mountains are mentioned, where ghats are mentioned, where river, lakes are mentioned? See, no. All the states are only states are mentioned. This is the political division map. Okay. Now, if we talk about physical division of map, physical. Now, see, this is the physical division of map. What do you mean by physiography? Physiography. Now, physiography means, if I tell you, if I ask you a question that what is the physiography of India? What is the physiography of India? It means that I am asking you that which are the main geographical regions in India. Now, geographical regions means mountainous region. Okay, I'm talking about plain region. I'm talking about islands. Okay, I'm talking about desert if it is there, or any other such a region which has a great impact on its surrounding. Now see, there are many mountains also. Okay, see, now I will be explaining you later on. See, now here, as you see, now see this is a physical division region. This is the Himalayan region. Okay, Himalaya. See, this is the Himalayan region. Now there are also many hills over here. Okay, there are many mountains over here, but over here. But we are not learning it as physical division. Why we are learning only Himalayas as physical division? Now this is the question. Mountains is here also. Here is also a mountain. Here is also a mountain. And Himalaya is also a mountain. So why we are taking Himalaya as physiographical region, and not these mountains as physiographical region, these small mountains over here? Okay, now see, this is the Aravali range. Here, see, this is the Aravali range. See, okay. Now we are not taking Aravali range as physiographical region, but we are taking Himalaya as physiographical region. Why so? Because this Himalaya, also called as North Indian mountain, has a great impact, because of this geographical region. It creates a great impact on the surrounding areas. Okay, this Himalayan mountain has a great impact on its surrounding areas. So because it has a great effect, that is why we take Himalayan region as a physiographical divisional region, and not Aravali range, because Aravali range is not having that sort of impact on its surrounding region. I hope so. Till here you are understanding and you are with me. Okay, please bear. I know the camera is shaking a little bit because I am holding it with one hand and teaching with another. Please, okay. So just once again, so what do you mean by physiography? If someone asks you that what is physiography of India, it means that person is asking, okay, what are the main geographical division of India? So physiographically, India has divided itself into few different regions. Okay, example, the first one over here, this is called as North Indian mountains. because in India many mountains are there at different places. So you cannot say only mountain. Okay, you have to be specific. It is North Indian mountain, okay, which we also called it as Himalayan range, okay, which starts from here, Jammu and Kashmir, and ends over here in Arunachal Pradesh. Clear? So this is the first geographical division. Now second, just below it, now you can see over here greener part. See this green part. Okay, this green part over here. Over here. Okay, okay, till here. See this much area till Assam, Okay, this is called as North Indian Plain. It is called as North Indian Plain. This is the second physical division. Fine. Now coming to the third physical division, which is this one. See this yellow part, you can see yellow orange a bit. See yellow brownish part. This is called as Peninsula Plateau. Okay, Peninsula Plateau. Now what do you mean by peninsula? As you know, plateau, the land between the two mountains, mountainous region. Okay, flat area. That you see, over here also mountains are there, over here also mountains are there. See brown part, see brown part. And between this flat surface is called as, between two mountain ranges, it is called as plateau. Now what do you mean peninsula? Now peninsula means a land body, a land surface which is covered by water on its three sides. As you can see this much part only. Now see only this much part. See only this much part of India is covered by water body on three sides. Here Arabian Sea, here Indian Ocean, here Bay of Bengal. So this part is called as Peninsula Plateau. Peninsula. Peninsula means a land surface which is covered by water body on its three sides. Okay. Now see this part. See this much part. Here also water, here also water, here also water. And upside it is land. Okay. So this part is called as peninsula. Okay. And this physical division is called as Peninsula Plateau. So three we have seen now, that is North Indian Himalaya, North Indian mountain. The second is North Indian plain, because see this is also plain region. So why we are not considering this and this as same? Because though it is a plain region, it also has another characteristic along with it. Being a plain region, it is also a coastal area. That is why we will be taking this part and this part. See a narrow green line. Okay, this is also plain, this is also plain, this is also plain, and this is also plain. But what's the difference between this plane, your north plane, and this plane? What is the difference? The difference is that this plane has only one characteristic, only one feature. That is, this plane is only a plane. But this plane is plain as well as coastal area. It is near the sea. Okay, so it is coastal area. Fine. The land is touching the sea. So it has two features. So instead of taking along, we will be studying it differently. Okay, and this will be studying as a distinct feature. Clear? So the first one we saw North Indian mountain. The second we saw North Indian plain. The third we saw is Peninsula Plateau. Fourth physical division is this part. See over here. From here, see this green part you can see till here. This is the coastal line, about 7,500 kilometer. About 7,500 kilometer. Okay, this is the coastal line of India. So this is the fourth physical division. The first one was North Indian mountain, that is Himalaya. Second one was North Indian plain. The third one was Peninsula Plateau. The fourth one is coastal region, or coastal plain also you can say, coastal region. Now see, this coastal region is divided into two. That this is western part, always left hand side is west, and right hand side is east. Okay, so this is east coast, this is west coast, this is west coast, this is east coast. Clear? Same way, this peninsula plateau is also divided into two. That is this part, this yellowish part. See here, see this yellowish part, this much, see this much, this yellow part is called as central plateau, central plateau, and this part is called as Deccan plateau. So peninsula plateau is also divided into two, that is central plateau and Deccan plateau. And same way, coastal area is also divided into two, that is west coast, east coast. East coast touches to Bay of Bengal, west coast touches to Arabian Sea. So here we have completed our four physical divisions, that is North Indian mountains, North Indian plain, peninsula plateau, coastal region, and the last fifth one is island groups. Okay, here see, you can see Lakshadweep Island, and here you can see Andaman Nicobar Islands. Clear? Andaman Nicobar Islands, Lakshadweep Islands. So this is the fifth physiographical division of India. Okay, that is Andaman Nicobar and Lakshadweep Island. Now Andaman Nicobar Island is in Bay of Bengal and Lakshadweep Islands is in Arabian Sea. Am I clear? Okay, so five physical division we have seen over here, that is North Indian plain, that is Himalaya, North Indian mountain, peninsula plateau, coastal region, and island groups. Island groups. Okay. So I hope you will be remembering this, because the entire topic and many chapters you will be dealing with these all terms, these all wordings, these all physical divisions. So please remember this five physical division of India. Let me for you people again repeat it. North Indian plain, or you can also repeat along with me. That is, number one is North Indian plain, that is Himalaya. Then comes this North Indian mountain, this is Himalaya. Then comes North Indian plain, then peninsula, which is divided into two, that is central plateau and Deccan plateau. This is peninsula plateau entire, that is divided into two. This is central plateau, this is Deccan plateau. Then coastal plain, coastal region, okay, that is also divided into two. This is western coast, this is eastern coast, and then last is island group, that is Lakshadweep Island in Arabian Sea and Andaman Nicobar Islands in Bay of Bengal. Clear? So here we have seen physical divisions. Here we have seen physical divisions of India till now. Okay, and this is of Brazil, that will be coming later on. I will be explaining you later on. Let us first see the theory part which is there in our textbook. That, see, now I can go in much details, okay, about each and every physical division. Now if I don't think so you will be knowing, but see here, Himalaya, you are seeing now only this much big paragraph is given. See, 1, 2, 3, only 3 paragraphs, small paragraphs are given. But in the last textbook, last syllabus, okay, in the previous textbook which was there, the entire chapter of 4 pages were based on Himalaya. So I can go in very deep in explaining Himalaya, but then it will become very lengthy. So I will be keeping this video lesson only based on what points are given in your textbook. Okay, for that it becomes important for me to explain you through the textbook so that you can understand the meaning, and you have to learn how you have to understand. Now this is very important sentence I said, that you have to learn how to understand. That is important. How to understand means, now you read this paragraph. Now after reading this paragraph, you have to same thing, you have to see it in the map. You have to search the same thing. Now I will be explaining you. See, I will be showing you. Now see, as it is mentioned, the Himalayas are the first physical division, then North Indian plain, the peninsula, the coastal plain, and island groups. These are the 5 physical division which we are going to study. See, Himalayas, then North Indian plain, then peninsula, then coastal plain, and then lastly island group. And from here, see, now Brazil starts. So that we will be seeing later on. Okay, so this much part we have to cover. Now see, in Himalayas what is been given? The Himalayas is one of the young fold mountains in the world. Now what do you mean by young fold mountains? That you have to understand. For that, see, I will be showing you one thing. See, for young fold mountain, see, I click on this image. Now see here. It's called Pangaea. Now see, this is Pangaea. Now we will be seeing, you have not seen this kind of image in your previous years. I am sure of it, because this is Pangaea. Now what is Pangaea? That scientists today tells us that Earth is not as we are seeing it today. Okay, Earth is not as we are seeing it today, but earlier, millions and billions of years earlier ago, the land surface used to be in such a manner that all the continents were linked together, were attached together. Okay, and it was not seven continents but only one single continent. And it is this single continent, the scientists have given it name, it has been named as Pangaea. Okay, Pangaea. Okay, it is also called a supercontinent. You can search on internet. It is also called a supercontinent. Clear? Now see, you can see India is lying over here. See India. See India. Got India? See, camera is not focusing it. See over here, India. Okay, so see, every country you will be seeing over here. See, Brazil is there, United States of America, see, Saudi Arabia, Libya, Algeria, okay, Nigeria, see, Russia on the top, see, China where it is, see where the China is, and now and see where India is, and see where China is, and now it is all together. So, this is Pangaea. This was millions of years ago. Then this broke up, this splitted up into two, and because of the tectonic plates, okay, this broke up into two, and this down part was called as Gondwana, and this top part was called as Laugeria. Then this also broke into two, and it was called as Eugeria, and China was splitted. And then India and Australia was together. It was called as Indo-Australian plate. Okay. Then Indo-Australian plate also got splitted. Australia moved over here. India started moving and came and attached to China over here. Clear? It attached to China. Just moving because of the tectonic plates movement. Fine. So it took millions of years. So when India got attached with China, at that time these Himalayas were formed. At that time these Himalayas were formed. Fine. So because it was formed much later than the Pangaea was, it is called as young fold mountain, because it is very young. Young means, that does not mean that it is 100-200 साल हुए. Young means that ज़्यादा नहीं है, मतलब 2-4 लाख 5 लाख साल हुए होंगे उसको, तो यंग है. क्योंकि ये जो Pangaea है ये करोड़ों साल पुराना है, करोड़ों साल पुराना. ठीक है, तो करोड़ों साल के कंपैरिजन में हम कुछ लाख साल देखेंगे तो हमको यंग ही दिखेगा ना. बात समझे क्या? इसीलिए उसको यंग बोल रहा है वो. आई होप दैट यू हैव अंडरस्टूड. So it is young fold mountain. Now fold mountain, you know na, how it is fold mountain. Now see this like this. I'm folding this page na, like this way. Okay, when the land surface, when the tectonic plate, the land surface is been compressed. See, I'm compressing it. See how the folds are getting created. So like this way, when the tectonic plate, when the land is been compressed, see this way, the mountain ranges like this way, it starts coming up. It starts coming up. So by this formation, if the mountains are formed, it is called as fold mountains. So see, the Himalaya extend from Pamir Knot in Tajikistan to the east is a major mountain system of the ancient continent. Now see, India, now we have to only study of India. So normally this Himalaya somewhat starts from here, after Pakistan, also in the Afghanistan, Tajikistan, somewhere here it is. Okay. So from here the Himalaya starts. Are you getting my point? From here the Himalaya starts, and that is why this name is given Himalaya. But in India, from where it starts? So in India, it starts from Jammu and Kashmir, and it extends to Arunachal Pradesh. Now, if you'll be seeing over here, see, I'm showing you one more map. See here, see like this way. So Himalaya extends from Jammu and Kashmir. See, Himalaya extends from Jammu and Kashmir. See, Himalaya extends from this Jammu and Kashmir to Arunachal Pradesh in the east. Jammu and Kashmir in the west, Arunachal Pradesh in the east. Now see, many students get confused in the direction. Now understand, when I'm taking India as whole, I'm talking about entire India. So I will be first coming to the center part. After coming to the center part, I will be deciding that which is north, which is south, which is east, which is west. Clear? So according to the entire India, if I am taking entire India into consideration, then this Himalaya becomes north. This is north. Clear? But when I only talk about Himalaya, I'm only talking about Himalaya. Clear? I'm talking about this Himalaya. So what will be the center of Himalaya? I will be taking this as a center. Clear? This is the center. Now according to this center, now see here, this is west and this is east. This is west and this is east. So don't get confused that some places it has been said that Himalaya is in the north, then some places it is said that Himalaya starts from the west. Understood? So according to entire India, Himalaya is in the north. But if I'm taking only Himalaya into consideration, then Himalaya starts from west and it stretches to east of India till Arunachal Pradesh. So from Jammu and Kashmir, then comes Himachal Pradesh, then Uttarakhand, and then Sikkim, and then here Arunachal Pradesh. So these states of India have Himalayas. Clear? Now coming to the next. Now see here. It is a major mountain system, as I told you. Okay, in Asia, it is one of the main mountain system. Why, you know? Because if Himalaya would not be there, then what could have happened? The entire wind blowing from the north, coming from the top, the cold winds, the winter winds which are coming from the top are blocked by these Himalayas. If Himalaya would not be there, then this entire wind would enter India, and you won't believe that this entire part would have been snow covered in winter season if this Himalaya would not be here. So this Himalaya is very crucial in blocking the cold winds coming from the north. Okay, this is very important. And also when monsoon winds come from this direction, it is get blocked by the mountains and this region gets rainfall. If Himalaya would not be there, क्या हो जाएगा? हवा आगे निकल जाएगी, बादल आगे निकल जाएगा, बारिश होगी नहीं ये रीजन में. समझे? और ये रीजन में फिर जो भी एग्रीकल्चर एक्टिविटीज होती है पूरा की पूरा ड्रॉट पड़ जाएगा. सो हिमालय बिकम्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इन protecting this North Indian plain, entire North Indian plain, from the massive cold winds coming from the north, and also giving them the rainfall by blocking the monsoon winds. Clear? It is blocked by this Himalayan range, and because of this blockade, the rain, this becomes the place where clouds gets condensation, and because of this blocking, the clouds start rising high and it condenses, and this part gets rainfall. Am I clear? So this becomes very important range. Understand this. Now see, the Himalaya is not a single mountain range. There are many parallel ranges in the system. The southernmost is known as Shivalik. It is known as the youngest range. Next to Shivalik are lesser Himalayas, greater Himalayas, that is called Himadri, the Trans-Himalayan range. From the north to east, from south to north, these ranges are young to old respectively. Now what do you mean? Now see, if you will be seeing, see Himalaya is somewhat like this way. Now see, here in the map you can see, now see this image. See this image. Okay? Now see this. How this mountain is coming. See, now see this is Himalaya. This is Himalaya. Clear? This is Himalaya. And now it is in ranges. Now in ranges, what do you mean by see over here? It is in ranges. Now see, this dark blue is called as Shivalik. Lighter than it is called as Lesser Himalaya, and the lightest is called as Greater Himalaya. And about it, it is Trans Himalayan, which does not come in our means India. Most it is outside India. Okay, so this is the important feature. Now Shivalik. Now Shivalik is the most southern. Now see this part is called as Shivalik. This is Shivalik. Okay, this is Shivalik. Clear? Let me show you. Now see this map. Just I'm drawing. Now see here. Now as you know, this is all Himalayan region. This part. See, this part is all Himalayan region. See, with pencil I'm drawing this part. Okay, so here which the range is. So that is Shivalik range. Then above that the range which is, that is called as Lesser Himalaya. Then above that Lesser Himalaya, the range is called as Greater Himalaya. Clear? So this is Shivalik. Then this. So it is parallel to each other. It is parallel. The southernmost range is called as Shivalik. Above that Lesser Himalaya. Above that Greater Himalaya, which is also called as Himadri. Himadri. Okay, two names are there. Thing is one, and the last one or at the top is called as Trans Himalayan range, which hardly comes in India. Clear? So this is Shivalik. Clear? Now you can understand. Now you can understand. See, this is Shivalik. This is Lesser Himalaya, second one, and this is Greater Himalaya, third one. Clear? So this was a rough drawing just to make you understand. Otherwise you will be getting confused at what this is given, that in Himalaya how many. So this is Himalaya. Fine. These mountain ranges are also divided into Western Ghat. As I told you, now see, as you know, from south to north, Himalaya is divided into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3. Here only 3 is given. One was that there is Trans Himalayan range, fourth one. Okay. So from south to north, it is divided into three. Shivalik, Lesser Himalaya, Greater Himalaya. Same way from west to east, it is divided into 3 parts. That is, this is called as Western Himalaya, this is called as Central Himalaya, and this is called as Eastern Himalaya. Clear? Eastern Himalaya. Let me come over here. Now see here. This part is called as Western Himalaya. This part is called as Central Himalaya, and this part is called as Eastern Himalaya. Eastern Himalaya. There are different names also. See here this paragraph. The mountain range is also divided into Western Himalayas, that is called as Kashmir Himalayas. This part. See, this is Western Himalaya. It is also called as Kashmir Himalaya. Clear? Then Central Himalaya or Kumaun Himalayas. Central Himalaya, this is Central Himalaya, this is Central Himalaya, which is also called as Kumaun Himalayas. Okay? Then third one, that is Eastern Himalayas, which is also called as Assam Himalayas. Now this is Eastern Himalayas, which is also called as Assam Himalayas. I hope you have understood till here. Now coming to so this was Himalaya. This was the North Indian the North Indian mountain, that is Himalaya. So what we have studied in Himalaya, that Himalaya is basically divided into 3 ranges. That is, first is Shivalik range, then comes Lesser Himalaya, then comes Greater Himalaya. Okay, from south to north, it is divided into 3 parts. South 1, 2, 3, 3 range. 1, 2, 3, 3 range. Okay, 3 ranges it is divided into. Okay, the lowest is called as Shivalik, then the Lesser Himalaya, then Greater Himalaya, which is also called as Himadri. Same way from western to eastern, where from west to east it is divided into three. That is this called it is called as Western Himalaya, which is also called as Kashmir Himalaya. This is Central Himalaya, which is also called as Kumaon Himalayas, and this is Eastern Himalaya, which is called as Assam Himalaya. Clear? Now coming to North Indian Plain. Now see the North Indian Plain. This division lies between Himalayan mountain range in the north and peninsula in the south. So see, अब ये नॉर्थ इंडियन प्लेन किधर है? ये नॉर्थ इंडियन प्लेन है. तो किसके बीच में है? ऊपर हिमालय है, नीचे पेनिनसुला प्लेटो है. तो हिमालय और पेनिनसुला प्लेटो के बीच में है. बात समझ में आई? तो अगर कोई भी बोलेगा भाई चलो नॉर्थ इंडियन प्लेन के बारे में बताओ, तो अपना पहला पॉइंट यही रहेगा दैट नॉर्थ इंडियन प्लेन लाइज बिटवीन नॉर्थ इंडियन माउंटेन दैट इज हिमालय एंड पेनिनसुला प्लेटो. एकदम इजी हो गया पहला पॉइंट, है ना. नॉर्थ इंडियन प्लेन कहाँ पर है? तो हिमालय और पेनिनसुला प्लेटो के बीच में है. चलो आगे देखते हैं. सिमिलरली इट एक्सटेंड्स फ्रॉम राजस्थान एंड पंजाब इन द वेस्ट टू असम इन द ईस्ट. कहाँ से कहाँ तक फैला है? यहाँ पे राजस्थान से लेकर कहाँ तक के फैला है? असम तक के फैला है. राजस्थान कहाँ पे है? वेस्ट में है. असम कहाँ पर है? ईस्ट में है. क्लियर? नाउ कमिंग टू नेक्स्ट. इट इज़ मोस्टली अ फ्लैट लो लाइंग एरिया. Now flat low lying area, what does that mean? Now see over here, if you will be seeing the color, see color, light green, dark green. Now see over here, see light green and dark green. So sea level, see it is very close to sea level. Sea level 0, then sea level, okay, it is 150 meters and 150 meters and 200 meters. Okay, so it is flat low lying area. Flat means there is no, see for mountains, see there is brown colors. Can you see any brown color over here? कहीं brown color दिख रहा है क्या? ढूंढ के बताओ जरा, बताओ दिख रहा है कहीं? देखो और कैमरा नज़दीक लेके जाता हूँ. देखो पूरा ग्रीन ग्रीन ग्रीन, खाली हरियाली है ना. ठीक है. तो there is no mountains, so it is flat. It is totally flat low lying area. Fine. Understood the sentence? The North Indian plains are divided into two parts, as I told you. That is North Indian, two parts. That is Central Plateau and Deccan Plateau. Again coming over here. Now see the part lying to the east of the Himalayas. The part lying to the east of the Aravalli is the basin of river Ganga and is therefore known as the Ganga Plain. It slopes eastward. Yeah. So what is being told over here? Okay, east of Aravalli. Now see here, this is Aravalli. This is Aravalli. Why it is not focusing? See, this is Aravalli. तो अरावली को ये ऊपर नॉर्थ हो गया अरावली का, ये अरावली का साउथ हो गया, ये अरावली का वेस्ट हो गया, ये अरावली का ईस्ट हो गया. तो ये जो ईस्टर्न पार्ट है, ये क्या है? पूरा रिवर गंगा रिवर बेसिन. ठीक है, इसीलिए इसको क्या बोलते हैं? गंगा प्लेन भी बोलते हैं. गंगा प्लेन. क्लियर? नाउ आई होप दैट यू पीपल हैव ऑलरेडी अवेयर ऑफ व्हाट रिवर बेसिन इज. इट इज़ नॉट अ बेसिन. बेसिन वो घर वाली बेसिन नहीं है, हाँ, जिसमें हाथ धोते मुंह धोते, वो वाली बेसिन नहीं है. रिवर बेसिन, हाँ, यू शुड हैव स्टडीड ना. देखो चलो बता रहा हूँ, तुम लोग भी क्या याद रखोगे. देखो यहाँ पे दिख रहा है, रिवर दिख रही है. तो ये क्या है? ये रिवर गंगा है. सीधी से रिवर गंगा. फोकस दिस मोबाइल ना. If you people are having any good handset, if you want to sell, please I am available, because this my mobile is not working. अकेला कैमरा है. Okay, now see here, river Ganga है ना. river Ganga is here. river Ganga. सो रिवर गंगा को पानी कहाँ से मिल रहा है? तो इधर से भी मिल रहा है, इधर से भी मिल रहा है, ये भी जाके गंगा को मिल रही, ये भी मिल रही, ये भी गंगा को मिल रही. तो जहाँ जहाँ से गंगा को पानी मिल रहा है ना, ये पूरा ये इतना बड़ा रीजन है, क्या हो जाएगा? इसको बोलेंगे गंगा रिवर बेसिन, क्योंकि ये पूरे एरिया से पानी कहाँ पे जा रहा है? गंगा रिवर में जा रहा है ना. ये पूरे देखो, ये भी जाके मिल रही है, चंबल भी जाके मिल रही है, बेटवा भी जाके मिल रही है, केन भी जाके मिल रही है, सन भी मिल रहा है, यमुना भी मिल रही है ना. तो ये जो एरिया से पानी, जो एरिया से रिवर है ना, ये सब जाके किसको मिलते हैं? गंगा को, है ना. तो ये पूरा रीजन क्या बन जाता है? गंगा रिवर बेसिन. क्लियर हुआ? जैसे देखो यहाँ पे, देखो एक और एग्जांपल देता हूँ मैं तुम लोगों को। एग्जांपल देखो, ये गोदावरी, गोदावरी है, गोदावरी गोदावरी। तो ये जो रिवर्स गोदावरी को जाके मिल रही है, तो ये जो रिवर जितना एरिया कवर कर रही है ना, वो पूरे एरिया को क्या बोलेंगे? गोदावरी रिवर बेसिन। क्लियर? तो ऐसे गंगा रिवर बेसिन। आई होप दैट इट इज अंडरस्टूड। कभी कहेंगे कुछ आता नहीं तुम लोग को। देखो अब यहाँ पे ध्यान से दो, फोकस कर। ओके, हाँ। तो सी द पार्ट लाइंग टू द ईस्ट ऑफ द अरावली इज नोन एज, जैसे आप लोगों को बताया मैं ना, सी दिस इज अरावली। अरे क्या एक बार में फोकस किया? सी Aravali, Aravali. See, these are all the rivers which go and join river Ganga. So this all becomes Ganga river basin. Understood the sentence? Now see coming over here. The part lying to the, ये तो हो गया, वो हो गया, ये भी हो गया। अरे इट स्लोप्स ईस्टवर्ड। हाँ, अभी देखो गंगा कहाँ बह रही? ये देखो, ये रिवर गंगा थी। गंगा कहाँ बह रही? ये सब पानी यहाँ से लाके कहाँ पे जा रही? बे ऑफ बंगाल में लेके जा रही ना सब, है कि नहीं? तो ये क्या ऑटोमेटिक जा रहा है कि ये मोटर से पहुंचा रहा पानी? ऐसा कोई मोटर वोटर लगी है क्या पानी को पहुंचाने के लिए? नहीं ना, ये ऑटोमेटिक जा रहा है। तो ऑटोमेटिक पानी किधर जाता है? हाँ, ऊंची जगह से नीची जगह पे जाता है ना? तो पानी ये तरफ बह रहा है, मतलब क्या, ये जगह ऊंची है, और यहाँ पे बह रहा है मतलब ये जगह नीची है। अंडरस्टूड? ओके। तो इट स्लोप्स टूवर्ड्स ईस्ट, है ना? ईस्ट में पानी बह रहा है, मतलब ईस्ट की जगह क्या है? लो लाइंग है। और वेस्ट से पानी आ रहा है, मतलब वो क्या है? ऊपर। आगे देखते हैं। सी मोस्ट ऑफ द वेस्ट बंगाल स्टेट ऑफ इंडिया एंड बांग्लादेश टुगेदर कॉन्स्टिट्यूट द डेल्टा ऑफ गंगा ब्रह्मपुत्र सिस्टम। इट इज नोन एज सुंदरबंस। इट इज कंसिडर्ड टू बी द वर्ल्ड्स लार्जेस्ट डेल्टा। डेल्टा किसको बोलती है? डेल्टा किसको बोलते हैं? मैं बताता हूँ। देखो डेल्टा इसको बोलते हैं। ये डेल्टा, ये डेल्टा, ये डेल्टा, ये डेल्टा। ठीक है, डेल्टा समझ में? देखो ये डेल्टा, इसको डेल्टा बोलते हैं। डेल्टा मतलब देखो, ये जो रिवर है, दिस रिवर बिफोर मीटिंग द सी, सी इट स्प्लिट्स इनटू दिस ट्रायंगुलर शेप। ओके, है ना? बिफोर मीटिंग दिस सी इट स्प्लिट्स इनटू ट्रायंगुलर शेप। okay, so the region which is covered, this region which is covered by this river because of the splitting, okay, is called as delta. See this delta, this is delta, this is delta. Okay, delta. So Ganga river, see Ganga river and Brahmaputra river, see when they meet and when they are meeting, see this is the image of Sundarban. See, this is the image of Sundarban. The rivers coming from the land part before meeting the sea body, see it is getting splitted into so many small, see distributaries, so many. See so many. Here also see it is getting distributed. And this land part, then it is called as, this land surface is called as delta. Okay, so this is delta, and it is considered, it is named as Sundarban. You might have heard Sundarban. See, it is very famous. Bengal tigers. They are all found in Sundarban, very dangerous area. Yeah, and it is also known to be the world's largest delta. So it is one of the world's largest delta. ये टेक्स्ट बुक शर्मा रही है, सब चीज़ नहीं बता रही, थोड़ा ऐसा करना पड़ेगा इसको। लेट मी फोल्ड इट। क्या ठीक, चल। See now what it is been. Focus. No focus. See, the western part of North Indian plains occupied by desert, it is known as the Thar Desert. Western part. Now this part, as you know, this is Rajasthan, and Rajasthan, this part is covered by desert, and the desert name is called as Thar Desert. It is also called as Marusthal. See, this is the few images of Marusthal. See, this is the images. Okay, this is the images of that Rajasthan desert areas. Okay, this is the images. This part, this Rajasthan, this part. See, Great Indian Desert is written. This much part. See, this big is Rajasthan. Okay, and this much part is called as Marusthal. Marusthal मतलब you know ना, स्थल means area, region, स्थल. Okay, place. मरु मतलब मर जाना. हाँ, इसी जहाँ पे आदमी आके मर जाता है, मरुस्थल. मरु, go and मरु. Clear? So now see over here, Marusthal. See, focus. Most of Rajasthan occupied by this desert. So majority of the Rajasthan is occupied by this desert. To the north of the desert lie the plains of Punjab. This region is spread to the west of Aravallis and Delhi. Delhi ranges. These plains have formed as a result of the depositional work done by the river Satluj and its tributaries. The slope of the plains is towards the west because the soil here is very fertile. Agriculture is largely practiced in this region. Now see what has been told. Okay, to the north of the desert lies the plain of Punjab. पंजाब अपना इकड़े आया इधर. पंजाब पहले बता देता हूँ. पंजाब किधर दिखा कि पंजाब राजस्थान है ना. तो ये एरिया क्या है, ये मरुस्थल है. तो मरुस्थल चलते चलते क्या होता है ना, पंजाब का भी कुछ एरिया कवर कर जाता है, कुछ एरिया. और ये जो रिवर यहाँ से आती है ना, ये सब जो हिमालय पे से बह के आती है पानी, ठीक है. सो दीज रिवर्स व्हाट हैपन दैट दीज रिवर्स डू डिपोजिशनल वर्क. So they have alluvial soil which they deposit, okay, and because of this depositional work done by these rivers since thousands of years, this area has become very fertile and the soil over here is very good for agriculture. So agriculture is, as you know, Punjab is famous for rice, wheat and many agricultural products, okay, harvesting. Fine. So it is done because of the river Satluj, as it is being told over here. River Satluj. See, because the soil here is very fertile, the slope of the plains towards the west. Agriculture largely practice. समझ में आएगा. डिपोजिशनल वर्क है ना, डन बाय रिवर सतलज. समझा दिया मैंने कैसा क्या करने का. अब आते हैं पेनिनसुला पे. पेनिनसुला लास्ट करते हैं मेरे ख्याल से, वरना बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम हो जाएगा और इतना बड़ा तुम देखोगे नहीं वीडियो. मेरे को मालूम है तुम लोग को बोरिंग पकाऊ फील होने लगता है, पढ़ाई से भागते हो. 2-2 घंटे की पिक्चर बराबर बैठ के देखते हैं यूट्यूब पे, नेटफ्लिक्स पे. चलो देखते हैं फिर भी. पेनिनसुला मतलब इकड़े. सी दिस वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस पार्ट. पेनिनसुला मतलब ये वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस पेनिनसुला प्लेटो. ये फोकस ही नहीं करता है, बहुत बेकार मोबाइल है. हाँ ये सब अच्छा दिख रहा है, खूबसूरत दिख रहा है, ठीक है. तो पेनिनसुला के बारे में क्या लिखा है. द एरिया lying to the south of North Indian plains and tapering towards the Indian Ocean is called Indian Peninsula. क्या बोल रहा है कि नॉर्थ इंडियन प्लेन के साउथ में जो एरिया चालू होता है और बढ़ते कहाँ तक के चला जाता है, इंडियन ओशन तक के चला जाता है ना. ये एरिया बोलता है साउथ ऑफ नॉर्थ इंडियन प्लेन से लेकर टिल इंडियन ओशन तक. टैपरिंग टिल इंडियन ओशन मतलब यहाँ तक, साउथ तक. ये क्या है पूरा एरिया, पेनिनसुला प्लेटो. क्या है, पेनिनसुला प्लेटो, ठीक है. और फिर वो 2 पार्ट में डिवाइड होता है, जो कि है सेंट्रल प्लेटो पूरा, और ये है डेक्कन प्लेटो. हाँ, डेक्कन प्लेटो, ढक्कन प्लेटो ने, डेक्कन प्लेटो, ठीक. नाउ सी इट कंसिस्ट ऑफ मैनी प्लेटोज एंड हिल रेंजेस. चलो देखते हैं भाई ऐसा है क्या. तो बोलता है भाई ये बहुत, मतलब ये जो प्लेटो है ना, इसके अंदर बहुत सारे प्लेटो और बहुत सारे हिल्स है. ऐसा कैसा, देखते हैं अपन. ये जूम हो रहे, अरे सॉरी, फोकस कर. हाँ देखो, सतपुड़ा रेंज भी है, विंध्या रेंज भी है. रेंज मतलब हिमालय माउंटेन्स है ना. महाराष्ट्र प्लेटो भी है, देखो ये डेक्कन प्लेटो, देखो लिखा मस्त डेक्कन प्लेटो तिरछे में लिखा है. तेलंगाना प्लेटो, ये घाट है. फिर माउंटेन भी है, लेकिन ये आगे जाओ तो जूम नहीं हो रहा है, तुम लोग अपने टेक्स्ट बुक में देख लेना. देखो महादेव हिल है, ठीक है. तो बहुत सारे लोग हैं. देखो मालवा प्लेटो है, मेवाड़ प्लेटो है, बुंदेलखंड है, बुंदेलखंड प्लेटो, छोटा नागपुर प्लेटो. तो ये प्लेटो के अंदर भी बहुत सारे छोटे छोटे प्लेटोज और हिल्स है. समझ में आया सेंटेंस. नाउ इट इंक्लूड्स अ सीरीज ऑफ प्लेटोज. सीरीज मतलब एक के बाद एक, समझे. बॉर्डरिंग द प्लेन्स Vindhyas and Satpura range in the central part and the hilly regions of western and eastern Ghat. तो क्या बोलता है भाई, बड़ कंटिन्यू सीरीज ऑफ प्लेटो, देखो सीरीज ऑफ प्लेटो, देखो कर्नाटका प्लेटो दिखा, देखो ये तो पूरा डेक्कन प्लेटो ही है, डेक्कन प्लेटो के अंदर कर्नाटक प्लेटो है, तेलंगाना प्लेटो है, देखो महाराष्ट्र प्लेटो है दिखा इतना प्लेटो है कि नहीं। और फिर दो बड़ी बड़ी हिल्स भी है, कौन कौन सी है भाई, देखो विंध्या रेंज है, विंध्या और सतपुड़ा। और फिर यहाँ पे ये पूरा क्या, इसको क्या बोलते हैं पूरे को, वेस्टर्न घाट, एंड दिस इज कॉल्ड एज complete, this is called as eastern ghat, clear। And in central plateau see you can see Bundel, this Aravali range is there, then Mewar plateau is there, Malwa plateau is there, then Bundelkhand is there, Bagelkhand is there, Chota Nagpur is there, ये कौन सा है, हाँ माइकल रेंज इज देयर, ठीक है, माइकल जैक्सन वाला नहीं, ये दूसरा माइकल है, माइकल रेंज इज देयर, क्लियर, अंडरस्टूड, अंडरस्टूड द सेंटेंस, clear। So we are, I'm stopping my this lecture till here only. So we are left with 2 points, that is coastal plain and the island group. And see now my computer is not working, so next video also of geography I will be making, it will be a kind of this way only. So please, if any point, if anything, you can see now, you cannot comment on YouTube because we have blocked the comments because of some idiot students commenting nonsense, clear, those who don't want to study and just want their mouth, just want them, just give them liberty to speak whatever nonsense they want. So because of them we have to stop the comment section. But you can personally, if you have my contact number, you can personally contact me, you can tell me, inform me that whether I have to continue in the same weather, or if you want a bit of improvement, or you have any suggestion that if I will be doing in some other particular manner, so that will be more effective and you will be understanding more. So you can please contact me and you can suggest me. So these 2 points we are left with, that is coastal plain and the island group. The island group and the coastal plain we are left with, clear। So today we have studied our Indian physical divisions, and we know 5 types of physical divisions are there. Over here it has been mentioned. Now see over here it has been mentioned. See here, Himalaya, North Indian plain, the Himalaya means North Indian mountains, the North Indian plain, the peninsula plateau, the coastal plains, island group. Himalaya we have seen, North Indian plains we have seen, peninsula we have seen. So you please go through, revise it and see if you find it easy, or ये mobile का problem है. And next time I will be saying that mobile should be okay, because the focus problem, I have to solve this focus problem. Clear? Okay, so I'm shutting the lecture now. Thank you. Please go ahead and see the entire video, please. Thank you.